everybody. Welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Chef Patty Hayden. This is my brother, Chef John Gifaldi.
And together we're Sweet Memories Cooking.
We come from a very large Italian family where cooking has always been a very important part of our culture.
We're personal chefs. We come to you really to create some amazing meals. Whether it's for, a brunch, a party, a dinner, even cooking classes,
Even cooking classes, yep, we do private and personal.
Which is what we want to bring to the table today, is our love for cooking and show you how to create some amazing meals. All right, we're starting out at Ingles to get the ingredients to make two great dishes. We're going to make chicken saltimbocca and Cacio e Pepe.
Which is translated to Italian mac and cheese. For a full list of all the ingredients, check out the shopping list below.
You can print a list, take it with you, or call it up on your phone.
Now
let's get cooking.
So we just got back from Ingles Market, and we're going to show you one of our favorite recipes today, and it's called chicken saltimbocca.
So we've cut up some chicken already, but what I want to show you is how you're going to take this chicken breast and we're going to make cutlets out of it. And I like to cut it myself rather than buy the pre-made cutlets. It gives you a little bit more control. So what you're going to do is with a sharp knife, you're going to run that knife right underneath. You got to be really careful, keep those fingers up.
Make sure you have a sharp knife too.
Yeah, if you don't have a sharp knife, you're really in trouble.
And that's how most accidents happen when people use a dull knife.
Yep, you get a nice thin cutlet. This one I can get two out of. So then what you're going to do is you're going to want to pound this really thin. And the reason that you're doing that, not only are you tenderizing it, so I'm putting a little bit of plastic wrap and a mallet. You could use a frying pan, a skillet works really well. But you're making it a consistent thickness, number one. The second thing is we're tenderizing the meat. And then the third thing is that it's going to spend a lot less time in the oil. So let me show you what it looks like. So you want to open those?
Yeah, so I'm just going to say I'll open these up. We did these already to spare you all the
So nice and thin we got it. So this is probably 3 or 4 chicken breasts, so you really get a lot out of this.
Well, I'm just going to put some salt and pepper in the flour to season the flour.
So we've got these thin little cutlets. What we're going to do is take each cutlet and I'm going to add a piece of prosciutto in the middle. It's really thin, so it might break up on you, but that's okay.
That's okay.
While Patty's mixing that up, the idea is that you're going to get this wonderful prosciutto inside the chicken.
Gives a nice kick.
Fold it over, then with the mallet, one more time you're going to get it together. So we're going to set up a little assembly line here. 1/4 cup, because it's a large pan.
It's a really nice olive oil. It's an extra virgin.
I'm going to put in a pat of butter. So Patty's going to dredge each of these in flour and dust them off, and then we kind of line them up here.
Just line them up here so that the part that didn't touch them. So it really is, it's a simple drug. There's no egg wash or anything like that. It's just flour. And seasoned flour, of course. Make sure you make it for somebody you like, because they'll be over all the time and want to make it.
Whenever you drop any meat into a hot pan, put it away from you. So see what I'm doing? I'm going away. Hear that sizzle? That's a good sound.
Yeah.
We're going to put all these in, and it's about, 4 minutes?
Yeah,
4 or 5 minutes on each side. And what we'll do while this is cooking, we'll kind of clean up a little bit. I'll get rid of the flour, and we'll move to the next step. Well, these are starting to look good. See how they're starting to brown up? That's exactly what we want. I'm going to turn these over. Oh, it smells so good in here. At this point, I'm going to add these. I'm going to kind of put them on the side here. We want to get them in the oil is what we're doing. Would you add a little salt and pepper to that, Patty, while I'm mushing around?
Yeah. We use kosher salt, by the way, in case you're wondering. Just because it's a overall salt for everything, kind of, and we don't use iodized salt.
Yeah, and we typically will use an extra virgin olive oil for almost everything. I know that they have a pure olive oil and all the different types of light olive oil. We kind of like this extra virgin. And I was really excited to find this one because growing up in upstate New York, my parents used to get this particular brand and I'd never been able to find it. So we were really excited when we were in Ingles and we actually saw it.
Yeah, we actually saw it there, so we were real happy about that.
It's good, it's a flavor, it brings back a memory. So we will add some chicken broth, about a cup. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let that reduce down. It gets nice and thick and brown. It lifts up all those little bits on the bottom, and it adds so much flavor.
We do squirt with lemon juice too to brighten it up. try to go and do it around the sides, to hit the sides, because this way, by the time, whatever it is you're cooking, by the time it hits that, it's already warm.
Yeah, that's perfect. What we're going to do is, I'm going to squirt some lemon in there now.
Sure.
Because as what's happening when I add the lemon now is that's going to be soaked up by the chicken and the sauce, and it just
Yeah,
is
it really all marries
really
the flavors
amazing.
together. It's really good.
I'm going to put the cover on so it keeps cooking here.
Good idea.
Okay, we're back and we're all set up to do the cacio de pepe.
Right. It is Italian mac and cheese.
A lot of salt to the water.
Yeah.
I can see through the steam and I'm going to drop in it. We're going to do a half a pound for what we're
Just for
doing.
what we're going to do.
How many quarts of water? 6 quarts of
I
water
would
to a
say
pound of pasta?
6 to 8, yeah, because
Yep.
you want to, that's what happens while your pasta sticks together.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, you don't have enough boiling water in. And never, never, never put oil into the water to do your pasta. This is the rest of the ricotta that we had used in a different recipe. It's a half a pound.
Actually,
So-
that's closer to a pound, sorry.
Is that?
I didn't know if you wanted that much in there, but it is.
Okay.
This is your whole sauce, what we're doing
Okay.
here. Now, what are you adding?
Now this is Pecorino Romano cheese, which I was very happy to find. So I'm just going to put a little more in so I'm just grating it.
Meanwhile, what I'm doing over here is I'm getting some of this starchy pasta water, and what Patty will do is add this a little bit at a time, and that thins that out, but it also creates the sauce that we're looking for.
Yeah.
And what we call this in Italian, it's called quanto basta, and that
Yeah.
means just the right amount. So we'd say to Grandma, how much are we putting in? And she'd say quanto basta, and we said, what does that mean? She said, you'll know.
It means like
So,
enough,
basically-
just enough is what it really means.
Yeah.
That's what she would say, just
So
you'll know.
guess
in
what?
other words.
You'll know when it's when it's ready, and it really is good.
It's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll have the chicken saltimbocca. Oh, I don't know if I told you that means jump in your mouth. It means that the flavors
And it
jump in
does.
your
The
mouth.
flavors do jump in
They
your
do.
mouth when you
Yeah.
eat it. So Patty, the pasta's ready. I'm going to drain this. Now, one thing I did is I took a little bit more pasta water.
Yeah.
So when she puts that together, she needs to loosen that sauce up. She can.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have that little extra water in there. It
You
doesn't have to
actually
be-
want the little extra
Yeah.
water. And then you
Now, while
just kinda
Patty's doing
stir
that,
it.
she's going to mix that together. I'm going to come over here. I want to show you what the Saltimbocca looks like, complete.
Looks good.
And it's amazing. I'm adding a little bit of
Dilutes it a
parsley
little
to the
bit.
top of this just because I can. Patty will show you the cool way to
Well,
put the pasta in.
okay, so what you want to do, and there's, other than the fact that it's aesthetically good looking, when you turn it and you make an egg nest, it keeps your pasta warm.
And I'm going to add this chicken to it. We're ready to eat. We're out of time for today, but we thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table. Remember, you can find the recipe, what else?
Videos, photos, and more on the website at
Yep.
inglestable.com.
Till next time,
We'll see you online.
we'll see you online.
Ciao.